I'm thinking about it now, though. Terry, it's on my channel, Animosity 716.
This is personal, ain't it?
I'm just saying, man. They give you something to do and everything like that, man. Animosity 716, just like my damn PlayStation name. That's the YouTube channel.
How much subscribers you got?
Oh shit, that nigga got Tyree Jackson. I got number 12, probably 13 now. Damn, that nigga got Geno Atkins. Damn, OJ Howard.
Okay, Coach. Well, the
God
road
damn.
ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season.
Yeah, I tell you,
And
must win
now it's time
all
for the
offense
greatest
too.
spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54
Ooh, I get the
from
ball back.
Miami.
Thank you.
This town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a
So you
matchup
went
we
offensive
got.
line, defensive
Tonight,
line.
it's all
Damn,
on the
that nigga
line.
got
We
Ross?
play for
Shit.
the Lombardi Trophy.
God.
As it'll be the first-time champions of the AFC, the Jacksonville Jaguars, taking on the NFC champions, the Washington
Ooh, they should
Redskins.
have let me hit stick that nigga. That would have been a touchdown.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, a lot of folks thought maybe last year would be the season the Jags finally rose to Super Bowl contenders. But a 5-11 last place
God
campaign
damn.
ended those thoughts pretty
Oh,
quickly.
girl,
But
it hurt.
now,
Get his ass
here
up
they
out
are.
of here. Yep, he out for the game. Let go. Yes, sir. I just looked at it.
1 year later, making their first appearance on Super Bowl Sunday.
I
they
knew you
so
were running that
close
way.
Getting in a couple of years
Niggas
ago,
just
weren't
blocked
they,
gooder
against
than a
New England?
motherfucker,
And,
'cause that
boy,
would've
they
been a
played them
safety.
tough in that game. But prior to this, they were one of 4 teams coming into this year that had never
your
been
other
to the
dude
Super
better not
Bowl.
have it.
Who were the others?
Browns, right?
Yes, Texans and the
Oh,
Lions.
the Lions, yeah.
Exactly. They'd never played in a Super Bowl. That's over now. They're in the Super Bowl. Now they want to go out and win it.
Meanwhile, the Redskins, this is a team, to be frank, nobody thought would be here at the start of the year. Even the most diehard of Redskin fans would probably tell you that. But here they are, Charles, looking for what would be the franchise's 4th title in this, their 6th appearance.
And we go back to 1992, the last time that this team won a Super Bowl. And that was Super Bowl 26. That's more than a quarter century ago. They also won Super Bowl 17. Joe Theismann was the quarterback then. John Riggins running the football. The Diesel.
Oh, shit.
That Super
Right,
Bowl
Rock
22
Central.
is the one we'll always remember. Doug Williams, the first black starting quarterback in a Super Bowl. Also the MVP as they blew away the Denver Broncos. Can they recreate history
Red
and
Slant
raise another
Central.
Super Bowl trophy? We're about to find out.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he'll be taken down,
Yeah,
but
well.
not before they work it across
Damn, better do a
midfield.
goddamn match
A
protection.
well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
I can't get no stop
Now they
against
face
Timber,
a
man.
2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen.
So,
And he's
now,
going to take
Cohen.
this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Tim, I know what you're doing.
Check 13. Check 13.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson.
Look at that bullshit.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. Pass the
Damn, the nigga caught me. Shit.
Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football. We're on the road.
Stupid.
You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it on, move on. Long way to go in this one.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Oh, man.
2 yards on the carry.
Terry, they nigga almost got down, boy. Oh, my God.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A toss play. Gordon. And
damn, Tim know how to damn jump over niggas' head and every goddamn thing, don't it?
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat.
Boy,
This is
I ain't
3rd
never
and
seen
long.
nigga play that damn scared.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Touchdown, bitch.
Jaguars with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown,
I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga cheated like a motherfucker. I don't know you looking at it, but that shit was crazy.
this fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to
He
just
should have
about the
fumbled.
25. Call it the
He should have
24-yard
fumbled that
line.
bitch. Oh my God. He should have let it go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together
That is
a
it.
nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them.
Oh, no wonder Tim confident. He got Grant back there.
Once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll go
Okay,
out
yeah, I know what you want to do.
at the
That's all you gonna do is just don't look post,
27
don't look
yards there,
routes going to the other
first
side
down.
of the field. I already know. That's the only thing you can do.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season. And
Damn,
that's his
got
first
mad
catch
now,
of the
boy.
Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. So in
That boy down
Jacksonville
trying to score
territory
quick. That
now,
boy
here's
is
a
not
first
coming out
and
that damn
10
tight.
at the
That tight
30-yard
formation,
line.
boy.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, you will?
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver and tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen.
Whoa, good ass cut,
First
boy.
down inside the 10.
Shit.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. 25 yards.
Better do that shit, because you would have threw that motherfucker. We're going to get picked off.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at
Nah, if
7.
you would have threw it, it would have got picked off if you would have tried to throw it.
Even at 7
I
now,
was
as
waiting on
they
that.
kick it away.
That's what you like to do in the red zone. But that was a good ass play, though. You just did, though. I like
And
that.
no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah, that was a real good ass play. I ain't going to even lie.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here.
I already know what you're doing. I'm not
going
to do that
shit. Stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm.
I wasn't even doing no passing play. I did a run play, so I don't know what you're talking about. It was just funny to me.
How do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back?
No, I won't.
Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Okay, so when you just ran your whole offense up the field, you didn't stay in the same formation. I don't care if you're doing different plays, but you stayed in that same formation.
First and 10, just outside the 30.
Yeah, I know you did.
From the gun, it's Carr. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Carr. He'll get this to Eckler. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Oh, boy, Madden is so fake. The nigga caught the ball and stood there to let Tim Man come catch him. Okay, Madden.
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it was broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
See, I'm playing that man coverage.
Carr now on 1st down. And that will be
Come on, Carr. God damn.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
But that boy just got so lucky there.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Well, I think you're right. They seem to have
trying to hit stick the fuck out my damn players, ain't it?
The 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Carr again. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Ooh, that dude almost picked it off. Shit.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Again, they'll throw with Carr. To the end zone.
This nigga Carr is sorry as hell. Nigga had the dude wide open, and how the fuck you missed that throw?
Absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make
David Carr.
Yeah, exactly right.
Sorry as shit.
You got to try and find something.
Nigga that had the tight end wide open. Now this nigga Tim finna coming down, do his cheese plays, and move down the field and damn score and shit.
Yeah, I like how you did that.
Nigga finna take the goddamn lead before halftime.
Because they didn't give up a touchdown that situation.
I'm talking about the nigga wide open, Tim.
Ain't
no way in the hell he should have missed that down throw.
A whole lot better running off the field.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a give right side. Grant. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Taken in at the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
Oh, shit.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
That's how you throw it.
Jacksonville. Irv Smith Jr., his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7.
Still don't got that nigga too much time on the clock.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You got John Ross back there, too. Do you got Tyreek Hill, too, Tim?
Not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Nigga ain't talking to me no more. Hell, I do.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where they
I
actually
know he was doing that shit.
all the way back in this game or not.
They'll get 34 yards
That shit
there.
is obvious. Like,
initially, they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot
don't
right
got
there,
no other play.
they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit it, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter able to get him for a loss of about 3. I don't care if you're taking it around
I'm
one.
gonna do it again. Do the post route, man. I just want to see it because I got to learn how to stop
You're
this
going to
shit.
have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is really be able to bounce back in the next one, because right now, this has not been his game.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, and he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. First down, a run with Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Jackson on first down, and he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Danielle Hunter, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and this is taken in for a Redskins
I
touchdown.
don't like doing that no huddle. For some reason, that shit be lagging the damn game out.
Seconds of the
I
first
gotta
half,
fix that
as
bullshit.
they are now just an extra point away from
I couldn't even
making
down
this
click
a
on who I want to
3-point
click on.
game. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
That shit won't let me down. Chamber play out another.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Yeah.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Shit crazy as hell. He
Jaguars
called no
come to
huddle.
the
I
line
already
to
knew what
start
it was
their
down
next
doing. The
drive.
shit just
Time
wouldn't
for a
let
final
me.
kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
I touched him.
Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
But I knew it was a possibility.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Say what?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because one-play drive where you throw
could have been going into halftime with a good lead.
I think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Throwing on first down is Carr.
Oh, good
Blitz
damn
coming,
blitz.
and down he goes. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
How the fuck he dropped that bullshit?
To force that to the ground.
Oh, my dude. How my dude running to him? How the fuck that
I
happened?
hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know when the half discussed,
Glad they caught that
to
damn
get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of the starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's Grant. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 7, Jackson steps away to his left. It's just a game of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him. But
I knew you were going to try to run. That was your plan. As soon as you take off running.
Yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
I know what you're finna do.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43.
How got that going?
And Coney Ely, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17.
Man, why you got those safeties down like that, man?
Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
I was just doing something.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Oh, shit, he damn burnt them niggas.
Inside the 30.
Damn.
Washington.
I had 2 niggas back there.
73 yards. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
Wish I had
that
some
should have
fast
been done in Big
receivers,
Sky
man.
Country. Aren't any speed limits
Got
out
nobody
there?
fast on my
And
team.
off he
Can't do
went.
stuff
Glad
like
I wasn't
that.
the one trying to chase him.
Oh, not like that, man. Shit, you got some boys who are down, take your head off.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
No, you don't. You got other people. Look, and look at you down playing down on your linebacker. Right to the middle of the field.
And he is going to be taken down.
Hey, Terry, but I'm so good at calling this stuff out because everybody play the same. They just take off to the middle of the field. That's it. At least Terry do something different. Terry, they don't take off to the middle of the field.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second
took
down
out to the middle of the field.
22 yards to go. To throw, it's Carr.
God damn!
Intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And he down still
return
falling.
to the 21-yard line.
This interception will go on the
Terry,
record of the
downtown
quarterback.
better get him a
As a
Super Bowl.
receiver, you've got to understand where
I ain't
you
gonna
are
even
on
lie
the
to you,
field.
man. I am kinda
Middle
damn
portion,
tired.
you know
So
it's going to
just
come
damn
in hot.
really being
Square
lazy in
your
my play
body to
call.
the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Oh, that was good. Shit, what that
On
look?
first down, it's Grant. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a throw
It
in
should
the
have been
end
picked
zone
off.
on first
God knew
down,
what you
but
were
it
doing.
winds up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high
Yes,
school
I did.
coach right now. This is
I
what
knew what you were
force
doing.
meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this
Not
battle.
a toss
Yeah,
play.
that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
He gonna run it in with Tyree this time.
Let's get it.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Watch the safety green.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding.
Team for
They
what?
lose a yard there on 3rd. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
I wish they would've let
It's
me
an
block that and run it back for a
old-fashioned goal
touchdown.
line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Ooh, that would have
Nice
opened
work on the
that
return
hole up
as they'll
some more.
start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
What
He
the
rifles
fuck?
one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And this
Be on with
return
James
is
who
gonna
tried to
be
throw the
halted
damn
right
ball.
around the 28-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
I got you. I got you. Hey, watch that.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Open man is Ross, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly
Yeah, I gotta make
brought
him fumble
down.
that.
But a nice little gain.
Man,
Another
ladies.
nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
I knew you were doing it.
John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Redskins
This guy ain't
capitalize
this
on the
Super Bowl,
short
man.
field as they take it in for 6.
You lucky my energy got
Extra
drained, man.
point
I ain't gonna
right
lie, I
down
just
the
got
middle.
tired.
And the
I ain't
decision to
gonna
just
even lie
kick
to
the
you.
extra point winds up successful. This is fielded
Oh,
at the goal
shit.
line.
Damn,
And
Terry.
he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the
Terry don't play
23-yard
down.
line.
Too scary every play.
Jaguars come to the line to
I
start
don't
their next
play
drive.
scary every play.
Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened.
It's caught inside the 25. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 57 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Car, you got to throw the ball,
And we
Car.
talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance
Sam,
to
where
get
you
up there
learning
and
it at?
stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind
This is
Damn.
intercepted. And
I ain't throwing a single white side no more, boy. That nigga is slow, boy.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football
Damn.
back. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief.
Good tackle,
here.
boy.
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Damn, good catch.
To 25.
I ran back down too far, so I can't do that shit. I ain't good at down controlling the middle of the field.
So it's Redskin football.
I already knew
here
you
as
were
we
doing
welcome
that.
you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
God damn.
And
Niggas
he'll
stiff
keep it
arming
moving
niggas
down
and
to the
everything.
15-yard line.
Nah, I knew you were doing that play.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with
I be
a
knowing what
2nd
John
and
Ross
1.
be lining up at, so I know what you're gonna do.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Which that's a good play though.
They go back to Grant. And
Woo!
he'll get it here to the
Somebody
10-yard
got him.
line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
But think of it like you would a typical
Fuck out.
boxing match.
Who
The
the fuck
person
is
that's
over
on his
there?
heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another 1st down run right there.
So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with the backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there.
Clear back and the other
down.
down.
Bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They come up in an offset eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Jackson, and that is caught.
Picking them boys apart. Damn.
O.J. Howard, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Damn, Till did a fake down, put him in and everything. Damn.
Get into the end zone.
Hey, man, shit, can I get the ball back? Look, man, you ain't have to beat me that bad, man. Shit. I was just damn playing with you, man.
Field, and they will send this one away.
Damn,
this will be taken in after
disrespect me, man. Keep running the ball on me and doing fake field goals and everything, man. What I do to you, man? Yeah.
Jaguars come to the line to start
the next
drive.
No love, but
down big here late.
Now he want to play everybody one-on-one. It's too late now.
Drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember
call timeout, man. I got the music and I run to the other side. Do a stretch to the other side.
Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just put this one behind.
Came down the. I can't believe that. 39-17. Damn.
And the kings of the Super Bowl are the Washington.
How many interceptions did that damn throw?
And they will get
4 interceptions? Shit, no, you can't win like that, man.
And to the Super Bowl.
You cannot win with 4 interceptions, Terry. Four INTs.